Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a happy Sunday to you all. Hopefully, you're enjoying your weekends, or if you're watching this at any other point in the week, hopefully, you're having a great day nonetheless. We are continuing with the final part of our kind of celebratory on and off all title tracks marathon. We've done this a couple of times for a couple of different artists so far. Lucy and From Us 9 have gotten the all title tracks treatment, and admittedly, I guess if you want to count Dreamcatcher in there, we've done them as well. But in celebration of 5,000 subscribers here on the channel, and to celebrate Golden Week here in Japan, as well as a weekend off, so to speak, we're going through all the Korean title track MVs for a group that I am holding very near and dear to my heart on and off. I have absolutely become obsessed with their musical works in the last year and a bit. And, well, they are one of the groups that I've been meaning to really delve into, really get a hold on in terms of their music, and just kind of get an idea of what their musical journey has been up until the most recent release, By My Monster, which really isn't that long ago. But either way, we're going through all the Korean title tracks. We've gone through 8. We have 4 more to go, those 4 being down there. We got a little bit of Goosebumps, which is a song that I think I'll know some bits and pieces of, probably more than what I knew from Beautiful Beautiful. Spectacular song, but I don't know the full thing. I don't think I've listened to the full thing before. Your song I'm very familiar with. Thank you, Kaya, from the Safe Cave for that one. Love Effect and By My Monster are the most recent on and off releases that I've covered in person. Love Effect we covered from my Airbnb in Scotland while I was moving in between houses, and By My Monster we checked out here in Japan only like a week ago or something like that. So this is going to essentially become kind of a karaoke session for me, but in a way I don't really care. I'm here to just enjoy some good music, have some good vibes, and really try and establish who is who in this group. I think I'm pretty close to getting it. I can pretty confidently point out you now, who I thought was Ishin in the first couple of songs, and I think JS, I guess Sungjun now. I think I've gotten his face down, which will leave actual Ishin through process of elimination. And yeah, we've covered 8 songs. They have been 8 terrific songs, as is expected when it comes to on and off. So let's finish off strongly. Let's do the last 4. Here we go. I may need to update the intro at some point to include on and off at this rate. I don't even know who I would move out for that, though. Oh, God. Oh, there's going to be some decisions being made for this. But, anyways, we get to start off with a song called Goosebumps. I know the hook. Goosebumps, goosebumps. I think that's about it. I don't think I'll know much else, but we'll find out, won't we? And again, I apologize in advance if this turns into a karaoke segment, but if a group is talented at what they do and they make good music and I can sing along to it, oh, I'm going to sing along to it. It's in my nature to do so as a fan, right? So, here we go. Ooh, I like the bass opening. You know what? I might have heard this before. This might be another We Must Love moment. I love how crunchy the verse is, though. The bass is putting in work. So peep the footwork one time. Hold on, hit the brakes. Where are we now? Already a Hyojin high note? Goosebumps. 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 Oh, long pause into the Wyatt verse. Vocalist Wyatt too? Hell yeah. Gotten a couple of on and off MVs with firearms in it too. So far, no one's died yet. I like that it's very vocal heavy. I mean, we did get the kind of rap element in the first verse, but Goosebumps. Where'd that brightness come from? Oh. Pitch it up. Keep pitching it up. Whoa. Goosebumps. I love how crunchy this song is. Oh my goodness. Goosebumps. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. It's definitely back in their element, isn't it? It's... I mean, Popping was an overly bright summery tune, right? I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just a very bright summery song. But at the end of the day, for me, On and Off, in conjunction with Mono Tree, have that synth-heavy EDM sound down to a T. They know exactly how to incorporate that EDM sound into the On and Off music. And honestly, Goosebumps is kind of testament to that, because this is like the crunchiest EDM title I think we've gotten so far. As we've gotten, like, you know, out and out EDM bangers like Complete, get a little bit of that kind of melodic but still period appropriate EDM type with like We Must Love, Beautiful Beautiful, and Popping also along the lines of that bright synthy tune. But I feel like in terms of if we're going on like a scale of like bright to dark on the EDM side of things, Goosebumps is probably the darkest, or I guess the heaviest, crunchiest EDM sound that On and Off have done for a title so far. And that's really cool. I also... One of the cool things about this song for me is the second verse, the second chorus is different, isn't it? Because if we go... So, like, that's the first chorus, right? The second chorus, I'm pretty sure the second chorus has a melodic top line, doesn't it? Yeah. That's a cool style switch. I really like that. Because they go back to... Well, I guess they have a little kind of like gang vocal section to start off chorus 3, don't they? Oh yeah, this part. Pitch it up again, pitch it up again, pitch it up again, pitch it up, slide it up. Oh my god. Get a little gang vocal section in. It's like every single time the flavor of the chorus is different, and that's really cool to me. It still feels cohesive, but every single time you get a different flavor. It's like when you get Neapolitan ice cream. For those of you who don't know what Neapolitan is, it's strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate all in one container. And so depending on where you like dig in with a spoon, you get a different flavor. It's like that. This Goosebumps' chorus is like a Neapolitan ice cream. First time around, you get a little bit of chocolate. Second time around, it's vanilla. Third time around, it's strawberry. And even though it's all the same ice cream, you get 3 different flavors. And I think that's really cool. Oh, yes. I love this song so much. Your song is so good. I found out about this song through Kaya, or the Safe Cave, as I saw them watch it, and I thought, oh, this song is really cool. But I found this out about 3.5 months too late. I found out about this song when I'd already started making YouTube videos, and that must have been, well, past October. I think I found this song right before I went on Christmas break, so like mid-December, roughly, what, 4 months late? But man, this song is so good. I'm gonna be singing along to this shamelessly, so please bear with me. That's not a title track, is it? What song is that, then? I was kind of hoping that this would be a callback to a title track, but we never got a title track along that pace so far in the 9 songs that we've found. So if it's a B-side, do let me know which B-side that is, because I'm very curious as to what song this is. Because I'm pretty sure, knowing On and Off, this is referencing one of their older songs. But 오늘도 이 노래 불러 멀리서도 넌 날 불러 이 바람 어딘가 Hold on, Hyojin, have your flip. God, I love that flip so much. I'd say a little bit of a softer song with Wyatt getting a little bit melodic. So nice. And then Peep the Stack. Ooh, Yu's got a nice singing voice. I know he rapped a lot, but... And Ishin? Oh, this song never fails to put a smile on my face. Oh god, the reverb effect into the trail out. Yeah, I love Yu's voice. Now that I know who Yu is. And then Sungjung with the flip too? First time around, I did not appreciate the high Wyatt vocals there. I'm appreciating them now. High vocal Wyatt is a mood and a vibe, and I love it. And the little vibrato they add in at the end of the lines. And then vocal harmonies that let it grow. Super pretty chord to finish. Drop it all the way down. Key change. Genuinely. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Genuinely. I hope that didn't. Nope, we're good. Genuinely, that is such a comfort song for me. And I know Kaya said the same thing when they watched it, but it's just so warm and so happy, and it's so pretty. And once again, retains that classic on and off sound. It's got the punchy synths to it. It's got the vocals. You're getting a lot of vocals this time around. And it's just... it's so nice. This song will never fail to put a smile on my face. This song will never fail to make me sing along to it. Because, I mean, this song is fucking pretty. Like, let's be honest here. I want that chorus again. I don't even care. You know what? We're going from the second chorus onwards. I'm gonna stand for this too. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. And yeah, the vibrato that every single person who does the chorus in this song puts is gorgeous, because it adds, it's such a little thing, it adds so much. Keep it playing, keep it playing. You know what? I'm gonna stand up for the rest of this because I know the rest. Wait for it. Kick it up. I don't know how to do a key change, man. They're so good at that. Oh my god. And there's that vibrato at the end again. Genuinely, that song is spectacular. I'm gonna let it keep going, because, well, we know the rest now. Welcome back, gentlemen. First song I ever checked out from them live in time. I remember I checked it out while sitting in that leather couch, the black couch at the Airbnb, just for you. So does this song start with Isha then? It's love effect. One of the coolest rap verses. It's so classy. It's so tasteful. Still can't get over it. It's just that one moment that vocal effect happens. And it's like, it's so bright, but it's got the brass, it's got the synths. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Throw in the references, gents. JS, Sungjin's vocals, also very nice. Obligatory key change. Man, this was such a fun time, man. 'Cause, I mean, this song will always be nostalgic for me, or this song will always be memorable for me because it was my first on and off song that I got to check out on release day. It's like at that point, or by this point, when this song dropped last year, I'd already heard We Must Love, because we did it on viewer request earlier that year. I'd already known about Your Song because this was, well, I guess after I started like obsessing over that one on and off song. And I'd known about Popping after then, because I found out about Popping during that summer release season. And it's like, oh yeah, okay, so this is what I've been missing out on. And Love Effect, man, there is some tasteful stuff going on in Love Effect. And then, of course, we have the new one. Admittedly, alright, like, let's see. 2 weeks ago, Buy My Monster. We got tie-ins to Why when you watched this the first time. Let's go back again. The Rachmaninoff sample. Thank you to those in the comments who pointed that out for me. You know what this is? This is like taking the instrumental palette from like the strings from Ugly Dance, the dramaticism from Why, the kind of maturity from Scumvit Swimming, putting it all together. And I've heard Moscow Moscow be brought up. We didn't cover it because it wasn't technically a title track. I'll get around to it at some point, but God, I love how heavy this gets too. Oh, the string section is gorgeous. I'm in the hell. What's really cool about Wyatt for me is that all of his parts are just so distinctly Wyatt, but he can be used in so many different places. Make it high note. I love this guitar part in the chorus because it adds so much raw, dark emotion. Bring in some strings again. Hold on. Oh. Cool panning going on here. I think I mentioned it the first time around, but Okay, I think I get it. I think I get it. By My Monster, what makes this song tick? Now that I understand like what's gone into the On and Off discography leading up to this point, I get it. I get it. By My Monster, for me, is like the culmination of a lot of different eras from their past. It's got the dark heaviness from Y, as many of you pointed out in the comments section when we checked it out the first time. It's got the kind of maturity and the refinement of the sound, you know, get a little classical with it. It's got the string elements from Ugly Dance, even though it was incorporated in a way that was very far from this type of music. Get a little bit of a more mature sound from songs like Scumvit Swimming. And interestingly, this is one of the first like On and Off songs that doesn't heavily rely on the EDM genre. It, in fact, they've spun it into a pretty gritty, heavy rock concept in terms of like the bass sound. And I mean, I know I mentioned it the first time, but Golden Child's Feel Me very much like they were doing pretty poppy, bouncy stuff, and then they switched it into this heavy kind of emo guitar type vibe. By My Monster doing the same thing, spinning it a very different direction though. And look, On and Off have some of the most spectacular vocal flexibility on a genre of music that really doesn't require a whole lot of vocals. Like EDM genres, you can get away with pretty minimal choruses and you still wouldn't lose a whole bunch. And yet, every single era, like even with a chorus like We Must Love, where you get a little post-chorus and it's almost like vocal ad-libs, or Ugly Dance, not the most involved chorus in the world, and yet those songs could have done with a very minimal top line. It could have been like be all end all, and yet they still took the time to really weave in this really nice and rich and complex vocal part. Their genre and like their kind of style of music, they're essentially doing the extra credit every single time, and because of it, oh, it's spectacular. Because they take that extra little step to really think about the vocals, you get vocal moments like, well, the second half of this song, which we're going to listen to again, but I don't know if I mentioned this the first time around, but the effect that this just kind of collective 5 seconds creates, you have Minkyun high note, and then the big guitar slide going into the heavy drop. Cut it. Into the Sungjoon release is great. Again, we're getting into a big vocal moment. And yet, again, we're still not really leaning into a whole lot of EDM yet. Instead, we're leaning into the string side of things. We're gonna get elegant with it one time. Pan it. Is that Wyatt singing that third part? I need to add the vocal part into my like top moments list from this year because that's so pretty, and I love that. Again, they've interwoven. They're not just letting the main vocals do a thing. They've interwoven everybody into it, and it sounds so beautiful. Not just because you get a different sound every time, different voice every time. There's a very subtle editing choice there, where the vocal isn't always centered. It's always panned a little bit, offset, left, right, a little bit higher, a little bit lower. It's so cool. Again, guitar slide. Constant harmonies. That is such a cool shot. I wanted to use this as a thumbnail, but because YouTube processing and stuff, it made it too pixelated. But, you know, Minkyun, like, kneeling down and then beat drop, plume of feathers behind him, purple and white, just poof. I think that's such a cool shot, man. Oh! They're so good, aren't they? They are really good. Oh my goodness. I feel like that went by so quickly, but that was so much fun. They're so much fun. And you know what? I get why so many people consider them a comfort group. I get why so many people come back to this group and their music every single release. Because they have kept this quality up from the beginning. And have improved on an already very high level of music. Like, if we've gone through 12 songs today from On and Off. Admittedly, like, out of 12 I knew 4. Yeah, out of 12, I knew 4 by heart, and I kind of knew 2. So there were essentially 6 new songs, and I learned 8. And, well, what the final result of this run-through is, I think I can pretty confidently name the members by face now, which is good. That was one of the main goals. 2, Beautiful Beautiful is one of the most beautiful songs in K-pop that I've ever heard in my life. And I will not stop fawning over it. No, I will not. The Mono Tree on and off relationship when it comes to music is spectacular, and I wish for a very long and fruitful relationship between the two groups. And I cannot wait until what they bring next. And admittedly, you know, they dropped music like really not that long ago. 2 weeks is not that long ago, so we're probably not. I hope we get something in like November. Is what if Love Effect was in September? If Love Effect was in September, that means October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March, April, 7 months. April, so yeah, right around November. Hopefully we get new music from them, because if we can, even if it's like a single or something. Oh, like a 2-track summer single, 3-track summer single. I know it's like the quick turnaround and stuff, but man, a summer on and off banger. What was the last one? It would have been Poppin', right? Yeah, Poppin' or Love Effect. Just something along those lines. We get a little summer banger again from them. Oh, I would not complain about that one bit. But I am going to wrap it up there for this little mini marathon through On and Off's entire discography. I had a spectacular time. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I sang to my heart's content. Hopefully I didn't blow out your eardrums by doing so. And, well, overall, this has been a joy and a privilege to be able to do this. And, again, thank you to all of you who has stopped by the channel at any point. Thought my musical rambling was worthy enough of a subscription for your YouTube pages. And we're going to keep doing this. If I have the time to do it, we're going to keep doing this. And hopefully we come across a whole bunch of more exciting music, especially from these guys, moving forward. So, that is it for me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let's work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day-to-day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!